the millions are saying no to oligarchy, no to Trump's authoritarianism, no to Trump's kleptocracy, and no to tax breaks for billionaires. And I'm here in Pennsylvania to tell any member of the Pennsylvania delegation that if they vote for tax breaks for billionaires and cut Medicaid, nutrition, and education, we are going to throw them out of their jobs. But brothers and sisters, our job right now, in my view, is twofold. First, we have got to fight Trump every single day. But secondly, we need to have a vision as to where our country goes in the future. And here is the bottom line, and I say that to my Democratic colleagues in the Congress. Stop defending the status quo economically. An economy in which the rich get richer and working people struggle should not be defended. There are a number of things that we have got to keep our eyes on and understand, please. You are living in the richest country in the history of the world. It is not a radical idea. It is not utopian to say that every man, woman, and child can and should have a decent standard of living. And at the top of the list of what we have got to do is to end a corrupt campaign finance system. A system that allows billionaires in both political parties to control the political process and our economy. Brothers and sisters, democracy is about one person, one vote. Not billionaires buying elections. And if we're going to deal with the massive income and wealth inequality that currently exists, we're going to not give the rich tax breaks. We're going to demand that the billionaires and their corporations start paying their fair share of taxes. And if we're going to build a movement that we need to take power in this country, we need to grow the trade union movement in this country. Right now, there are millions of workers who want to join unions. They're unable to do so because of the illegal behavior of corporations. And that's why we're going to pass the PRO Act. And if workers, a majority of workers sign a union card, they're going to belong to a union. Brothers and sisters, we need to raise the minimum wage in this country to a living wage. No worker working 40 hours a week should live in poverty. And brothers and sisters, if we're going to compete in the global economy, we need the best educated workforce in the world. That is making not only our public colleges and universities tuition free. It means paying our teachers a wage that they deserve. There is no reason why we should not be having the best public education in the world and the best child care system in the world. Now, our Republican colleagues, or some of them, want to cut Social Security. 22%, if you can believe this, of seniors in this country are trying to get by on $15,000 a year or less. Can't afford to heat their homes, pay for their prescription drugs. We're not going to cut Social Security. Brothers and sisters, together, we're going to expand Social Security. Lifting the cap on taxable income. Let me tell you something else. I am old enough to remember something called a defined benefit pension plan. You know what that is? I know it's a radical idea to the younger people. Once upon a time, when workers worked at a decent job, when they retired, they had a strong, defined pension plan. We've got to bring that back. People who work their whole lives should be able to retire with dignity. Brothers and sisters, we are the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care to all as a human right. 85 million are uninsured or underinsured, and we spend twice as much per capita on health care as the people of any other major country. The function of health care is not to make insurance companies and drug companies rich. It's to provide health care to all. Together, we're going to pass Medicare for all, single payer for all. Donald Trump may think that climate change is a hoax. You and I know that it is an existential threat. We can create millions of good-paying union jobs by transforming our energy system into energy efficiency and sustainable energy. Brothers and sisters, instead of spending $1 trillion a year on the military, instead of giving billions of dollars...
If you start looking over to the side, there's a second protest moving in to protest Bernie at this point.
We can cut military spending and build 5 million units of low-income and affordable housing. I'm not going to tell you that the struggle in front of us is easy. The oligarchs own the economy, they own the media, they own the political process. That's the reality. And I may not have a PhD in mathematics, but there is one thing I do understand. That if we do not allow Trump and his friends to divide us up by the color of our skin, or where we were born, or our sexual orientation, if we stand together around a progressive agenda, if we start electing candidates who work for us and not the billionaire class. If we think big and not small, brothers and sisters, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. Let's go out, let's do it, let's transform the country.
Hey, how you doing there?
So, Bernie Sanders just finished his speech, and what I'm thinking now is that the march is about to start after maybe a few more speeches happen. I believe what we're seeing right now is the president is going back up. Yes.
When we fight,
There is another speaker.
Immigrant leaders in Pennsylvania and driving PA forward.
Eva Romero.
Eva!
Kaisa and I have actually gotten a little bit disconnected here because everyone's moving.
Buenas tardes a todos. Solo aclarando un punto. Mi nombre es Eva Bravo. Hello, everybody. I want to make one thing clear. My name is Eva Bravo. Buenas tardes a todos y a todos. Gracias por estar aquí. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here today. Pertenezco al movimiento Líderes en Pensilvania.
So what we're seeing is that a lot of people are actually starting to leave right after Bernie Sanders stops speaking. I'm not sure where they're headed, but we see that the crowds are moving backwards.
Immigrant leaders in Pennsylvania, known as MIPA, and the Driving Pennsylvania Forward Coalition. Hoy estoy aquí hablando desde mi corazón y mi
A theory of mine is that these people are starting to march down the street, but I'm not sure where they're headed.
Representing the working class to all of you today. Somos la gente y trabajadores que mantenemos este país con nuestro trabajo. We are the people who keep this country running with our work. Muchos de nosotros trabajamos hasta 12 horas y aún así somos invisibilizados. Many of us work 12-hour days and yet we are still made to be invisible. Hoy estamos marchando al camino con dignidad, coraje y con la esperanza de que tengamos una respuesta digna a nuestra necesidad. Today we are marching and we are walking with dignity, with courage, and with hope that we get a response, or a dignified response to our demands.
Appears to be so. This is going this long.
It's going so well.
Disculpen, estoy un poco de nervios.
Yeah, all right.